It's Vlogmas day 10, and we got a little bit of snow here in Milwaukee yesterday. What's up, y'all? So I did not close out this video yesterday. It is Sunday morning, December 10th, and last night was actually a pretty good night. I got to see my aunts that came up from Chicago and all their menses and stuff. And then we went and saw the baby, which you saw the clip of. I was actually able to get y'all a picture of her finally. So now I'm just kind of lounging around the house, and I'm gonna go ahead and get this day 11 or day 10 video started for you guys. Talk to you soon. Hi guys, it's about time I go ahead and get this day started. Starting so late that it's not even day outside. Excuse me. I wanted some cauliflower. I'm at the grocery store.
You tricked yourself because the times we kept getting it was that
I wanted some cauliflower, but they don't have regular cauliflower. They got yellow and purple. So much for that idea. Okay, so I'm at the new Metro Market by my house, and they have all these different type of shrimp, pre-breaded and marinated. Some of them comes with vegetables and fruit packed in, and this is a salmon ravioli right here. Y'all look so good, but I'm not getting them today. Then down here they got, this is Parmesan macaroni and cilantro rice. So basically you can get your whole meal out of this case. Just go home, bake it, and go. This is chicken and sausage gumbo. Alright y'all, so I'm back home and I am about to roast this butternut squash. That's gonna be my dinner today. And don't talk about my hoodie. Y'all gonna see a lot of this hoodie. This is actually my favorite hoodie. Even though I left Verizon almost 4 years ago and I no longer fit a 4X. It's still my favorite hoodie. So y'all gonna see a lot of that, especially during the winter. And go ahead and show y'all what I'm gonna do to this lovely butternut squash. I've never had butternut squash before. I definitely never had butternut squash soup before. So we're gonna see how this turns out. Alright, so I finally got the butternut squash open, and I went ahead and I coated it with some coconut oil. And now I'm gonna sprinkle some salt, some seasoned salt, and some black pepper on the exposed parts. I did not peel it, so I'm just gonna roast it in the skin. And then once it's done, I'm gonna take it out of the skin and puree it with some heavy whipping cream. Alright, so I already got the oven going at 450. I'm gonna roast this for at least 30 minutes to an hour, or whenever it's fork tender. So I will show you guys the next step. Alright guys, the squash is done now, so I'm gonna let it cool here on the pan. And my house is completely smoky now from all the excess oil that drained off the squash and burnt on the pan. So I'm gonna let this cool for a little bit so I can handle it and let my house clear out. And then I'll go to the next step. Okay, so while that's cooling, I'm going to go ahead and eat dinner tonight. So while I was at the grocery store, at their fresh food counter, they had these really good looking slices of pizza for only $2. So I got me a couple slices of them. I'm going to warm them up while everything is still on the crust. And then once they're warm, I'm going to scrape the toppings off the crust. Because with the ketogenics, I can have the toppings, but I can't have the crust. So let's eat dinner. Alright, so I warmed it up and took it off the crust. Now it's time to eat. Alright guys, so it cooled off enough for me to handle. So I went ahead and scooped it out of the shell and dumped it over in a food processor with some butter. And I'm just going to add a little more black pepper. That's probably too much. But me being heavy-handed with the black pepper is nothing new. Then I'm adding some more seasoned salt, and I put I chunked up a stick of, that's probably too much salt too. I chunked up a stick of butter and threw that in there, and I'm gonna go ahead and process it. Okay, y'all. So that only took about 2 or 3 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and taste it. Not entirely nasty, but definitely something I've never had before, and I don't know how often I'm gonna have it in the future, but it's worth a try. So, and what I did is, in addition to the butter, I put a carton of heavy whipping cream in there. It's a half pint of heavy whipping cream. So that is going to be lunch tomorrow. I'm gonna use one of these cups. That should be more than enough, and we'll see how this goes. Alright y'all, so that's gonna be it for day 10 of Vlogmas. I am doing my best to try to stay on track and make sure I get y'all a video every day. And as I stated in my last video, I am going to take this into January because January is my birthday, and my smoke detector is going off again. Yeah, I hate that thing. They just installed this new smoke detector, and no matter what I do, it's hard for me to turn it off. Can't take the battery out of it. The only thing you can do is basically throw it out the window, and then it'll shut up. Anyway, so as I stated in my last video, I'm going to be taking vlogging into next month because next month is my birthday and I have a lot of things that I would like to do. Definitely going to take you guys on vacation with me. And for now, I'm going to go ahead and get my mind right because I do have to return to work tomorrow and I don't want to go. So I'm going to go ahead and shut this down and probably edit yesterday's video and today's video so I can try to get those uploaded as soon as possible. And for now, peace.